Oh, hello, I'm Joe Westmark, a Year 5-6 teacher at Ysgol Bay Baglan in Port Talbot. In this project, the Verbal Feedback project, I've done it in the old traditional way and using the new technology we have in class. My class are one-to-one device, so they each have an individual device, and we're a one-note classroom, so each pupil then is connected through the OneNote I've shared with them. So I can send out work to them and they can see it, and it syncs and it saves automatically as they do their work, so I can see it instantaneously as it refreshes. The impact I found is that the opportunity to sit and speak to the pupils, and I do quite a lot of evaluating and get the children to do quite a lot of self-evaluating I have done over the last few years. But it's been really interesting to talk to them about why they've written that they're confident and why they're happy with the learning objective and what they've achieved today in that part in time. So more recently, we've been using the new technology, and we've been able to, in the collaboration space of OneNote, the pupils are able to work together and share what they're doing, and then able to communicate with each other what they find more difficult, what they find easy, and so there is peer support going in the classroom. I found then the verbal feedback videos quite time consuming the way that we first started on the project. We used PowerPoint and Office Mix, where we took a screen snap of the piece of work and edited over the top with the inking on our surface. But I found it quite difficult to do 34 children in my class. So what we decided now, there's new developments now with OneNote, and you're able to do this directly into OneNote. This is where I plan to go with this, and I'm able to, as you're inking over the top of the children's work, you can speak as well. So the impact on the learners, I've found that the children are really responsive and love to talk about their work, whether it's their positives, their negatives, their weaknesses, their strengths, and they're really keen to tell you. And the time I've been using the assembly time where I've kept a few pupils back, and we've looked at their work on their device, and we've been able to talk about where they could improve and highlight, and I've tried to put the emphasis on the pupil so that they are telling me rather than just my feedback, being it just teacher directed. And then also the small group, we've been talking about each pupil's work as a group. From the project, I've learned that really, speaking to the pupils about their work directly and having it and marking it in real time, I feel that it has a lot more impact to the pupil. The traditional method of marking, late in the evening, and then whether they actually read that comment. I do find using the new technology in the OneNote that the pages are all labelled at the side of the OneNote, and they do actually go back and forth. And it's about managing the time in the class, giving those pupils opportunity then to go back and look at what the comment was so that they can work on the target I've given them.